Another wild day in the cryptocurrency market. Prices are all around. And some altcoins are actually doing very well right now. Bitcoin, however, sitting at $100,000 per coin. It is down on the day today. Major altcoins like Ethereum and Solana down. But as you go on down the list just a little bit further, you can see that some of these altcoins are actually rebounding beautifully, with coins like Zcash up 34% on the day to near $700 per coin. Now, we're going to focus on Shiba Inu coin in this video. It is still sitting at the top 23. It is up 6% on the day today. But let's go over some of the catalysts, what is happening with it, so we can be better informed and make decisions. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. Now, I'm going to jump into this article in just a second here, but I do want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I know I'm not posting on Claybro right now. YouTube won't let me, so I'm going to be as consistent as possible on here. Well, from here on out, absolutely. But I may be able to post on the other channel starting like December 5th or mid-December sometime. Now, I do want to say, however, okay, YouTube is changing their policy surrounding cryptocurrency November 17th. Because it is a speculative asset, they view it as gambling. This includes NFTs, this includes staking, this actually even includes video game skins. If you can sell, if there's a marketplace for those, right? So you can see here it is a direct attack on Web3 gaming and cryptocurrency. It's considered harmful and dangerous, and YouTube announced the new policy changes will take effect on November 17th. So I will be hitting this home a lot in the upcoming videos to make sure that everybody knows the intentions of these videos are simply educational. I want to make sure that everybody is up to date on everything that is going on in specific cryptocurrencies. I talk a lot about Shiba Inu coin, do talk about some other altcoins and so on. And it's so that we know what's going on with the ecosystem team, what's going on with ETFs, what is going on with, technical analysis, analysts, and so on. So the more educated you are, the more up to date you are, the better decisions that we can make as an investment community. So with that, let's talk about some of the headlines moving Shiba Inu coin right now. 1 billion SHIB sell-off triggered. 1.5 trillion asset manager Franklin Templeton updates XRP ETF filing, and whales are dumping Dogecoin at the moment. So this is a little bit of a broader market overview of what is happening. It says Shiba Inu coin faces a substantial sell-off on the market, which could become the foundation for a further price downside. Roughly 1 billion SHIB have been sold on exchanges in the last 24 hours, marking a major sell-off phase. Now, a billion Shiba Inu coin, it sounds like a lot, especially when they write it in this tone, but it's not that much compared to the overall supply, and it's not that much. I think a billion Shiba Inu coin right now is what, 10 grand? It's a $10,000 sell-off is not going to cause really any market move. Considering, one, it does $200 million a day in volume, and two, the overall, $10,000 comparison to the liquidity pools is a drop in the bucket. So, yes, a billion sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It says around 1 billion SHIB being sold on exchanges in the last 24 hours. Shiba Inu coin is certainly in a significant sell-off phase, where the price dropped significantly as a result of the enormous selling volume. As most recent chart breakdown illustrates, the current bearish trend and abrupt increase in selling activity raise grave doubts about the Shiba Inu coin's near-term future. Now, this is a little bit of an exaggeration, in my opinion. If you come down here and you take a look at Shiba Inu coin, $175 million in volume, right? You've got 18.7 trillion Shiba Inu coin transacted, and you're still sitting at a $5.5 billion market cap with a 6% daily gain. Now, this is the difficult part, okay? We're actually watching these smaller altcoins. Not necessarily meme coins. Meme coins are still getting hit pretty hard. But we're watching some of these smaller altcoins. Billion-dollar valuations, $500 million valuations. They're doing a very good job to recover today. But the market still feels the fear because the large altcoins and Bitcoin are not performing as well. So when you take a look at that, Bitcoin down on the day today, Ethereum about break even on the day today, Solana down 0.5% on the day today. These essentially top 5, top 10 cryptocurrencies are really what moves these indicators. Okay, fear and greed obviously is going to be heavily weighted towards the top 10 cryptos in Bitcoin. Altcoin season, extremely weighted towards the top 10 cryptocurrencies. I mean, when Ethereum moves 10%, 5%, you're talking about $40 billion in wealth, right? Either created or destroyed. Just a 10% move. These little altcoins would have to move 40x to the upside simply to create the same movement that Ethereum can with a 10% swing. So, like the fear, altcoin season, the overall RSI is not necessarily indicative of all of the good that is happening in these smaller coins. It is heavily weighted towards these top 10. So with that, do not fall victim to the fear based on the movement of just a few coins. I absolutely believe that the community can rally around these altcoins. I absolutely believe that the community continue to buy meme coins like Shiba Inu coin, and I absolutely believe that we can see gains. So what do? I continue to accumulate. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, YouTube is taking a very weird stance on cryptocurrencies, so I am not in any way recommending you guys use one exchange or another. There are links down in the description below that you guys can check them out, but just so you understand, I use the KCEX exchange, and I believe that this is one of the best based on a few factors. Fees are one of them. Okay, fees on meme coins, 0% makers, 0% taker fees. Like, you're not going to find better fees than that. So just, use it as an educational tool, that it exists, that it is out there, that it is something that you can use if you choose to do so, right? You're not just limited to Coinbase and crypto.com and so on. So let me know what you guys are buying down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.